Wii Party is a great party game, but every party game has a few mini games that are not so great. I thought it would be fun. Today, I talked about the top 10 worst ones. Also, it's only going to be in free play, so nothing in battle, solo, spot the sneak, or challenge. And I will also be using one player, and I will be using standard difficulty. So with that said, let's go! Okay, so at number 10, we have Stopwatchers. The good thing about Wii Party is, honestly, there's lots of good minigames, and I couldn't find 10 bad ones. So these ones won't be the best, but they also won't be that bad either. Okay, so, at number 10, we have Stopwatcher. The reason this minigame is even on the list is because, in reality, all you're really doing is pressing a button trying to measure the amount of seconds. And, while it's fun, other minigames are more fun, so it had to be 10 by default. At number 9, we have Chin Up Champ. This minigame also wasn't that bad, but in reality, all you're really doing is pressing A and B. So while it can be fun to see if you can do faster than other people, in reality, you're only pressing A and B, so I had to put it on the list. At number 8, we have Clover Hunt. This is another minigame, but it's not bad, but it's just not that good. The reason I put it lower than the other two minigames, though, is because this one, you need the sensor bar. Yay! The reason that's a big deal is sometimes my sensor bar doesn't work nowadays, which is really bad if I want to play minigames like this. So, yeah. There's not much substance, so I had to put it on the list. Oh, I forgot to mention this, but sometimes pointing to the sensor bar for so long makes my arm hurt, so yeah. At number 7, we have Flag Frasies. Okay, I promise this is gonna be the last decent minigame on this list. This minigame's fun if you want to keep racing to see if you can get the flag the fastest, but honestly, all it really is swinging your remote, so it had to be on the list. But yeah, I promise that this is the last decent minigame on the list. On to number 6. At number 6, we have Flying Through. The problem with this minigame is, when the CPUs try to hide the apples, you can still very easily see them and count them, making it a very easy win, honestly. Like, if you're playing with actual people, it might be different, but I already said that I'm using standard CPU difficulty, so yeah. And also, if you do make a mistake, you can just go down again. So, basically, if you know you made a mistake, just go down, and there you go. Honestly, this video's easy to be honest with you. So, yeah, that's why it's at number 6. At number 5, we have Feathered Frenzy. Is it just me, or is it sometimes when I try to grab the feathers, I can't grab them? Like, I try to grab them, but I end up not being able to grab them, which is really confusing. Also, another sensor bar minigame. Honestly, I don't really like these sensor bar minigames, so that's why it's at 5. Moving on to number 4 now. At number 4, we have Pedal Pals. We resort heck canoeing, so why not Wii Party? Because the controls are awful! Like, you're likely just bump into things, honestly. Like, you try to move, and it just does not control well, honestly. Like, I do not like this minigame. Like, you swing the remote, but it's just bad, like, ugh. Yeah, this minigame definitely deserves a spot on the list. Now time for number 3. At number 3, we have Fishing Buddies. This minigame does not control well. At least in Pedal Pals, you made some sort of progress. In this minigame though, you make no progress at all. Not to mention, I am not the biggest fan of fishing games, so this minigame does not appeal to me at all. The controls are so bad, I'm not even into fishing games in the first place. It's just a mess, honestly. Number 2 is Crybabies. If you played Wii Party, you were waiting for this minigame. I guarantee it. Basically, the term minigame is over and over. It never ends until the minigame's done. It's stuck in you. You keep hearing You keep hearing it until you finally beat the minigame. Just the crying. It's enough to chase some people away. This minigame is even Ethan's least favorite minigame. Shout out Ethan, by the way. Yes, this minigame is so just it's easily worthy of number 2 on this list. Easily, no contest. This minigame sucks. I hate how in strategy steps you're very likely to pick the same number as somebody else, which means that 2 people are gonna stay down. Also, the name lied to me. It's called strategy steps, but it's just entirely luck-based, which is really dumb. But Lucky Launch is a minigame where you need to point to a sensor bar and luck-based. That minigame's not that good either, honestly. But I also don't like how in Dicey Descent, you don't know if you're gonna lose a life until the next segment. Like, I guess it's the point, but like, why? Yay, another thing where you don't know if you're gonna get hit or not until the next segment. That's honestly really sad. Yay, another luck-based weird emote point to the sensor bar minigame, only this time it's hide and seek. But all the minigames I talked about are annoying. How can I fit them all into one? Wait a minute. They're all luck-based minigames. Everything I talked about after Crybabies is luck-based. So, number 1 could be all the luck-based minigames. Well, guys, we got our number 1, all the luck-based minigames. I find it very annoying how there's no actual skill involved. Like, I know that's what makes a party game, but separately on its own, I don't get why you'd want to play any of these when there's so many other minigames you could play. Even for stuff like Crybabies, at least you can turn off the volume, but luck-based minigames? You can't really do anything about that, and I don't really see why you would want to play them if they're not on the board. I don't see it. So you know what? Luck-based minigames, all of them in Wii Party, are now my number 1 worst minigames of all time for the sole reason that they are the only minigames that I don't really see a single reason why you should play them if it's not on the main board. Like, the other minigames on this list, you want to be like, this is funny. But these are literally just luck. Like, why do luck things in a game if they're just minigames by themselves and not the actual board, if you know what I mean? So, yeah, luck-based minigames are my new worst minigames of all time because there's no point of playing any of them. Like, if they're not on the board, then why bother? They're just luck. It's not like you can even do anything skill-based like Crybabies. It's nothing. Like, it's just luck. You can't do anything about luck. It's not skill. So yeah, all the luck-based minigames are number 1 on my list. But anyway, what do you guys think? What are your guys' least favorite Wii Party minigames? Let me know in the comments below, and make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.